right. Do the sub quest because we don't know what actually we're gonna end up needing. Alright, we got that. Turn this in. That sounds like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, up top. Really? I would catch the one thing to stop me from flying? Stupid collision is stupid. Oh hey, I haven't been to one of you in a while. Okay, let's go up here, drop this off, and see what we got. All right. Now it's just time to try to power level this one last level, and then we're done with fishing. This will take care of that. All right. This way. Not bad. We got one of them. Let's go to this one. Because I want to try to get some more materials bought. If we can get that taken care of. I think we bought out most of them, but we'll see. Okay, so we bought this one out. Which means the next one we're going to check is that one. Except it would help if I had the marker. Almost there. That's worth a pretty penny. How do we want to do this? Because this is going to fit this way. Alright, finish the quest. Then dock shop. Alright, now we go in and buy all of this out. I think we'll buy those just to help. I just need to find more of those. Jump over here to the shop. Hello there, how's it going? Where am I from? United States of America. That. All right. Let's see. What do we want to yeet from this as well? Oh, so it's literally anything. So it's basically Gamba boxes. Got it. Okay. I won't spend that for now. Alright, let's get back out there. Yeah, I've done all the MSQ, and now I'm just out doing Astrite farming. So... just out getting Astrite. Just got to get this up to level 12, and this one's done. So just out knocking out a few more of these quests. We're pretty close. No, actually, I'm probably gonna either pull, I'm either gonna go Zani or I'm gonna go Cardathea. I'm just not 100% sure which way I want to go. I'm not quite sold yet. Because my thought is, do I want... do I want another arrow unit? Or do I want to have something different on my account? Yeah, we have to take this one. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bad predicament for where I'm at, unfortunately. I don't think I can make this work. The only way I could do it is if we did this. No, because then I'd have to get... I need to sell this. Well, no, that's the mutant one. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to say discard. We got what we came for. Well, I'm trying to... And that's where I'm stuck is, do I want to go for... do I want to go for another wind unit, or do I want to go for some other element? And that's kind of what's stopping me. It's like, I like Cardathea's idea, but it would be another win unit with me having, So that kind of is gimping my idea. But right now, I don't have to worry about too much because I don't have the ability to guarantee pity and a weapon. Well, that is kind of the mentality I look at, but I'm trying to broaden the horizons, I think. And it's like, it's not that I don't like Zani. I don't know if that's what I want to focus in on. And it's like, what would come after, you know? Honestly, we're going to leave those behind. Alright, so we've got those. We'll throw away what we have to throw away later. For now, it's better to carry it with us. But I assume you'll probably be chasing after the new units. I mean, nobody's on right now. It's just me right at the moment. I'm actually on all three right now. I said, screw it. When I upgraded to Meld, I went ahead and just activated all three again, since it'll allow you to broadcast to Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. So why not? And I think we leave you behind. Well, shit, we need to go get that one. Yeah, because it's RNG, but I mean, I'm not gonna trophy chase it. Unless there's Astrite behind it, which I think I got most of them. So I shouldn't be sweating it too much. Alright, we want to bring that one on. Because you're not worth anything. You're not worth anything. You're not worth what they're worth. Yeah, I got all of that stuff already. Actually, let's go ahead and take all of this out. And rearrange this better. Okay, we got that one. Yeah, I've been tracking through the map and all of that other stuff, so it's not been too terrible. All right. You have 2 space 2 space. I don't think we can get a third one in here or a fourth one in here, but we can get you. We can put you back in here. No, we can't get that in there. That's probably as good as we can get. All right, back to shore. Where are we at? Yeah. I 100%ed the area already and cleared out everything from there. So now I'll be back at the top of the map working my way down when we finish this event. I didn't expect it to take quite as long as it did, but I'm not really worried about it. As long as we make 400 Astrite a day, we're good. Alright, we just need to hit 12 and we get the last Astrite. Which 200 per. Let's see here. We're at 3600 minus 1490. 10 more quests and ish, and we've got it. Fin. I'd like to get up to there because I think I've got compasses at that. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. Whoops. Because I think that's the only thing stopping me. If it's not, then I just need to earn them. I think we've done everything. And once we get done with this, we'll go do our normal grind. Yeah, we still have some stuff up here. Alright, so we'll definitely want to come up here to stock up. Now we just need the coin. We've got everything to level that one up. Cool. Alright, off we go. Into the wild blue yonder. So the update happened and you now have perfect molds. Did they compensate and give back any of the old ones? For the old Pilgrim ones? Wait, what now? You cannot use the utilities to complete... Honestly, I don't even know if I've actually done it yet. I'll have to go look. I think I have. No, they didn't? Okay, then I don't have to go back. That's all I know. That is the good news. Finally gave me MLB Modernia. Nice, congrats. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Hello there.
What's up?
What's up? Not much.
Do you believe the promotional thing is almost 30?
That makes me feel really old. Really, really old. You know you're a boomer when.
So how's your Woowa today?
It's going. I just need to hit 12, and then I'm done. I've got all the other Astrite here. The first phase is good. The second phase is kind of no content. I guess because I have so much shit to do, I don't really see it, but I could understand judging by once you do that one story quest, that's kind of it. Where, I mean, I'm just on to the next thing. But, I mean, if you've already 100%ed the game at this point, I can see where that's a big issue to players. What about you? How's your Wuwa today? Let's see here. Yes, another bot. Yeet. Yeah, I've done the title defense. That was interesting to say the least. It's pretty fun. I'll eventually go to try to actually do like a long run. But right now it's been just Astrite farming. Trying to recover getting, you know. Honestly, we can throw these away whenever the time comes. Except for that. That's worth a pretty penny. Really? How so? Why does that make it more annoying? You've done 50? Okay. I think I got to 24 just to get past the achievement, and then I really didn't go... I didn't go too much past that. But I definitely know I could have cleaned that up much better. Okay. Actually, we got them all with poor management of inventory. I'd have to rearrange it. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. But I mean, I don't think that's necessarily just an India thing. I think that's just players in general just like better challenges. Although I enjoy stupid shit like that. Like the challenge of piecing something together to see if I can get it to kill it without having to lift a finger. Okay, we'll put you there for now. Take it because it's worth more. And leave those. Interesting. Alright, we got the quest version. Okay, if we repack this, can I get this guy in here?
Sorry, I had an emergency call.
No worries.
Yeah, today's been kind of empty. I only did the dailies because I had connection problems again.
Oh yeah, I forgot that shit was starting up. Alright. Back to shore. I have a funny thing here. The YouTubers in India is Crunch Bro. They can't play together with their fellow YouTubers. Take my subs. I don't play with you. I mean, that's kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie. If you're afraid of another content creator taking your viewership, you're not that good of a content creator. I'm gonna be real. Like, I would be happy to play with any other creator Like, you know, it's not like I'm not afraid of like my audience being taken away. You know, it's just I think that's just a me thing. Like, I'm secure in what I do, and people don't like it, they can screw off. You know, I think it's just some insecurity things that they don't really. They're not secure enough in their channel. Now, sure, I get it. People who want to make money off of YouTube and all that stupid shit, but like, I don't stream to make money. That's the last thing on earth I do. I just stream to hang out and chat with people. Past that, I don't give a shit. If we make money along the way, great, cool, awesome. That's not why I am here. That is not the meaning of life for me. I'll put you up there for now. I'll just put you here and we'll take you along because you're ugly. You can't, because the thing is there's a good chance that if they're subscribed to one, they're subscribed to more. You know? Like, if they subscribe to YouTuber A, most likely, if they're a popular creator, they're subscribed to YouTuber B, C, and D as well. Like, at least that's from my experience, you know? I've never once thought of, hey, if I do something with this person, I'm going to lose my following. No. I always look at it as there's a chance for somebody else to get another opinion from somebody else, or there's a chance for us to get an opinion from, you know, some other point of view of things. So let's drop all of this stuff in here and try to make the most of this. But I think ultimately it comes down to insecurity is really what I pick up from that. Like, I don't see anybody ever able to take a subscriber base yeah, let's just fucking get out of here. I think that's just some mental issues with the content creator. They're trying too hard to keep that money up and that subscription stuff up. Like, I've lost my YouTube partnership twice. Both because they moved the goalposts on it, which really sucked, but whatever. There's only so much you can do. Alright, Astrite, Mutant Crab. We only have a few more of these left, and then we can go on to clearing other content. I do need to go see if those are arrow bears and if they drop the Crown of Valor set. I don't know with it being way the frick out here if they would. But then again, they are down here, so maybe there's two more over here. I mean, they'd be a pain in the dick to get to. Just take the crabs. Just wanted to throw the other stuff away. So I did end up watching Hellcrest. I did end up watching a Zani video and a Cardathea video. I mean, they're so drastically different. Cardathea sounds complex as fuck to play with, and so does Zani, but they both say that they're actually surprisingly easy. How is my islands only 6%? Because I just got up here and I haven't actually gone around and cleared this region. Like, actually got all the chests from it. I've just been doing the fish. Because I'm doing a more methodical way of clearing the map. So, it's working for me. Let's start throwing the crabs out. So what we're doing is, due to the event, we cleared this and got this fully cleared out. But I was actually moving from top to bottom, clearing the map. So right now we are where my beacons are. It's currently where we're grinding out. So where all the markers are. And I need to get one put over here. I just haven't dropped it yet. But yeah, we're working our way down, slowly but surely. 100%ing everything. We cannot get this stupid crab. All right.
And cartridge is not that complicated. It's just like you go before bursting, you just have to do a full basic attack, a charge attack, then E, then jump, and then the jump attack to activate the swords. Then you go big, big titties, and just go ham. The difference is you switch back to Chakona in the hover arrow to activate the buffs to go, and then you go back to her and to burst.
But where I was getting like fucked up in watching it was where was the you can't really see the you can't really see the erosion buffs. It's not like there's a buff thing sitting up that's counting down on them. So you don't really know if you have the erosion stacks. Which was something I've done. Desik Highlands is annoyance to explore, bro. Have you done it 100%? honestly, I mean, it wasn't just terrible to do. It took me about an hour and a half to knock it all the way out.
So that's the thing. You don't need to care much about that because she specifically she speeded up the dots. So
Okay.
that's her the thing that she does for this error erosion comp. She speeds it up the dots when she applies it.
Okay.
So the moment you see you you blink, they're gone.
Okay.
The moment you notice under the HP bar of the mob, if you blink again, they're gone because that's how much she speed up. She speed up by 50%.
Okay.
So you don't need to care much about the dots on the space on the bar because that's her gimmick on those type of dots that she speeds it up to 50% is a lot of speed up. On a dot is already like what 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
Okay.
So
But I'm just saying, it's like I'm
the
used to seeing dots in like Elder Scrolls and
yeah, we are used to seeing it maintaining dots. That's the thing. We don't. This is the opposite of situation. She wants to rotate those dots as fast as possible.
well, it would
Like
be
she
like
wants to
detonating
continue.
bleeds. Uh,
Yeah.
um, what I'm saying is like you can't physically see them. Like there's no like you can't see like a dot counter that says you've got X dots on them. So I guess it's you just have to assume you've got it.
No, you
There's
can't
no
see it.
dots in
It's on
these
the mobs, but the mobs bars are too small
derotation.
because
Okay.
you can see it on the mobs thing, but it's below the HP bar, like Spectre Rovers with the Spectre Frazzle. It's the same thing, but goes on the opposite direction. You increase stacks. She decreases and reapplies it.
Okay.
What we usually see is the increased stats in maintaining them. She wants to get rid of them and reapply. She increases the damage of the erosion and
Mm-hmm.
it speeds it up and go and applies again.
One of the answers that I can't really find with where I've been looking around is like gatekeeping your account into one element. I haven't been able to find anything on that because I've got who's arrow. So that would be an arrow team. If I went Cardathea, that's another arrow team.
I
So
mean, if you want to make separate, just like I don't know why. I mean,
it's more of trying to like
it's always a
create.
choice if you want to make another team for but I don't know if you have enough units for that. That's the
Well, no, it's
question.
more of because it basically Yuno's team is Cardathea's setup from what it looks like.
Nah, that's just clickbait.
Um,
Most of Yuna's key doesn't work with Karatia because her buffs
no,
doesn't
it's
work.
not. I'm just saying her team. It's like it's her. It's where it's the Arrow Rover and
No, it's not Karatia. Karatia is Chakona and Arrow Rover, not Yuno. It's
yes,
the
I know.
girl.
But what I'm trying to say is Yuno's using that team, so it's just the difference of the DPS. That's what I'm saying. Yuno uses Cardathea's team, from what I was looking at.
In the case if the person doesn't have Yuno, you can shove. Don't have Chakona in. You can shove Yuno to try to get the erosion because the erosion is just like. Why would you? Oh, see, I understand. It's because the arrow erosion, because that increases the arrow damage from but that puts you on a problem. Why are you downgrading your Karatia that much?
So, okay, let me see if I can say this right. Uh,
Because I understand it's because why you put Yuno on the team instead of Chakona
No, no,
is
no, no, no. It's
because
not using her. It's. Hold on. Let me find the thing that I was looking at earlier. Okay, so the build where they were talking about the teams is where did I have that saved? Is that it's basically Yuno's DPS team is Yuno, uh, the chick, whatever her fucking name is, that's on banner now, and Arrow Rover is that team. Or you go to Cardathea and you replace Cardathea and Yuno's spot and then run the team out, and that's the team.
yeah,
So
that's because that's just the arrow erosion. Like the redhead girl and the rover, they applied the erosion on the target. But with Yuno, it is the classic way. It stays more time with the erosion up. You know,
So that's what I was
Karatia,
kinda saying.
she's the one that speeds up the process of the debuff and it reapplies it as fast as it can.
And that's kind of what I was
That's the
saying
difference
is,
between both of them.
yeah. And that's why I was saying is, do I want, is Yuno good enough just to say I have an arrow DPS team, and should I be looking at another elemental team? You know, like, do I go look at, like, because I think Zani is pure spectral damage in everything. Like, it's all three of them are spectral units.
Yeah,
Because
and
it's
she
Phoebe.
and her damage depends on the Spectral Frazzle, which is the debuff from Spectral. The same way that works for Erosion and for Arrow. But to keep up the debuff, she can do it. She needs Phoebe or Spectral Rover to do that.
Yeah.
Because she can keep up from the buff, because you want the debuff to stay instead of depleting it, and you lose all stacks when the time count goes away.
And that's kind
So
of where I
she
was
can
looking
keep
at.
up. She can keep up alone. That's why she needs. You're either gonna have to change your Spectre Rover if you want to go for Zenny until Phoebe comes back again. And then you will need a healer because none of them heals.
Yeah.
So right now, I think you are pushing too much for Just leave her as a sub DPS for Augusta, and you have one team, and you can focus it on a mono arrow or mono fire if you want to go the other way around. I don't know, if you want to go a mono arrow team, he has to be, but Karatia is the way to go because you already have Arrow Rover built up. Is all a choice is, do you really want to? Because getting Chakona, you're gonna have a choice of choosing if you're gonna have the chick that is up now. Wait, one banner, two banners. Is Karatia? No, Karatia is gonna go because it is Lupa. If it's Lupa with Zani, Karatia only gonna come up on a 2.8.
Okay.
So you have two banners time. If you really want to go a mono arrow team, you grab the chick now, and you have two banners time to. If she goes on the first banner of the 2.8, if she can't even go on the second banner, we have three banners time to summon, because that's what we don't know.
Would the
it's
live
just
stream tell us that? Because the live stream is...
The live stream will tell us what is
3
going to
days.
be. Why is everyone is open 25th and 26th? The fuck?
Well, because
Like,
it's
all games are
26. No, because it's the 20. It's early morning the 26th for me.
No, yeah. I was just saying it was like why everyone is updating on the 25th, 26th? So it's like
Yeah.
Nikkei is doing, Ethereum is doing, FK Journey is doing. The fuck? Why everyone? Did everyone agree to do on the same fucking day? The fuck?
Maybe trying to um, get an update in before the end of the September run.
Get the money at the end of the month, right? Get the money on the last week. Yeah, I don't know stuff like that, but what we won't know is what's gonna be the two rerun banners of this one, because we don't know. We don't know actually if it's just gonna be just one. That's the thing.
Okay. Well, I think. Well, that's kind of what we were talking about. Is trying to balance. Well, okay. Let me say this without having to say everything that kind of Hellcrest has been reiterating. But basically, the short story is I'm trying to like make the most of it type thing. And let me get on shore so I can show it to make it easier to describe. So let me get up here. Actually, hold on. Let me sell first. Make life easier. Sell, sell, sell. Alright. So, let me put it this way. So y'all can physically see what I'm talking about. So we have this team. Which is the Uno, Augusta, Verena. You know, the only three really units I've got, okay? So, let me jump down here. So, next up is, to just make things easier for me of having an arrow-based DPS when I'm not using this team and I need an arrow team that I can use Uno as the main arrow DPS.
What's your list of units?
You're basically looking at it. It's them, and then
click on that to see the. Let's see.
Because like I'm not trying. Like I know Uno is the DPS for Augusta, but it's just more of when I'm not using Augusta or I need something that is arrow damage. I'm trying to like min max the two, so that I can kind of work out two different types of elemental teams.
So let's see. If you want to make two teams for tower, because let's think it on the content itself to make it easier for our minds.
Okay. So
let's go back to the team building. Let's separate Uno from.
It would be this, and it would be probably this for Augusta. Uno would probably be
Arrow Rover, and you're gonna put
Yang Yang maybe.
Yang Yang. Put the Yang Yang just to make the thing. We have the chick that is on banner, the redhead girl.
Yeah. So you basically have
that way. You have two teams for tower.
Mm-hmm.
You have an arrow team and an electric team, because Augusta will be on electric fire. So the only thing you're not gonna use your teams is if the bosses have resistance to the element you have.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. You only changing teams specifically when your stamina goes off after going all the way.
Yep.
Or if the boss of the going, it is resistance to your element.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanna make this functions, we have two teams right now making this way.
Mm-hmm. Because obviously this is the one that I use to clear whatever the hell shows up randomly in the game. Is this because this is
Yeah.
what it's. That's the best team for this. But to like milk it
Yeah.
to say so I don't have to pull 8,000 units. I was trying to see
Yeah.
if I
This
could
way
get.
we have two teams. It was like
So then this is where my question comes in.
underdog is asked how long have you been playing? A month or so, or what? A little bit.
I
A little bit.
started, I think, a week, maybe two before Augusta. And I just happened to, she was the new unit. I was like, screw it. She's got a broadsword. Fuck it, let's go. Chick with big ass sword. Let's play it. And then everybody started talking about Yuno being the best in slot for her. So I was like, okay.
So 21 days, 3 weeks, 5 weeks. Yeah, 5 weeks, and almost we are on a 6 week right now.
Yeah, and then she's core 2 because of the random fuck it pulls. So, I mean, so she's as. I'm not going to say she's as good as Shorekeeper, but she's not bad now. Like, she's actually really good. So I have a core 2 Verena. So why I say what am I looking for is so if we go into the next one, do we go Cardathea and go Elven Mommy Milkers?
Go cut. Yeah, we're
Or
supposed
do I go
if
Zani
we go
and go and start building a full spectral team over to like I know I'd have to go get Phoebe, I know I have to go get all that stuff, but I'm saying do I go ahead and start obtaining the spectral team and that's now my new focus after this is over with. That's kind of where I'm at is I don't know if it's bad to have two arrow teams.
I mean, it's basically not you're not gonna have two arrow teams, but because what we're gonna do is take if we're going Cartier, we're changing Yuno from this one and put Yuno on Augusta. And then we put Morphe on a third set for waiting to anything else or whatever you get from summoning because you already used your guarantee, so you're back to 50-50, right?
Yeah, I mean she was on the I got her on the 50-50. So
yeah, so we're back to normal. You might lose if you summon and we get another unit that will go. My team building mind, I would agree in going get the red-haired girl now, wait until 2.8 to make the full arrow team complete. Because with that, we're pushing two really good, strong teams. Because this is because Augusta with Yuno, and then the full arrow team with this girl and Cartier, that's two really good, strong teams. The next team you're gonna have to build is your choice if you're gonna go dark or fire. We're either gonna go dark, fire, or because we are forgetting that if Zani runs into if you want Cartier, we're gonna forget that 2.7 exists and focusing on getting the full arrow team because this is one of the strongest team in the game. The two mono teams, which is the arrow and the fire one.
Don't get Zani. Okay.
It's just like I would forget Zani because she needs hands to play because you can miss her attacks too if you don't do it right.
Yeah.
And she loses a lot because she does not have anything that she has no support skills on her kid that provides what she needs. She needs Phoebe for everything.
Yeah.
Because so in Cartier is different. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. The only thing that this chick in Rover is pumping her damage all the way up by making the erosion thing happen. You're not building like two elements of the same thing because Yuno is gonna be the sub DPS. She's not gonna stay on the field all the time. By if putting let's go to jump up to the future. You have the red hair girl in Karatia. You have that's your team two, the full arrow team. You know you're going in team one. You're going. She's not gonna stay on the field because Augusta, she needs to stay on the field all the time. So you're doing the buffs from you. You're going from buffer support to buffer to Augusta and do all the Augusta stuff. So
Okay.
Yuno becomes a sub DPS. She's not there to do damage. She's there to build
Yeah.
the shields for Augusta. So you're doing main electric, and then with Karate, you're doing the main arrow situation.
Okay.
That's the thing. I think you need to understand that you're not gonna stay on the field to do damage with Yuno when Yuno becomes the support for Augusta.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know that
So
the
you
builds
have
are a little
you
bit
have
different.
so you have electric and a full arrow team. That is quite enough, unless for now, because you don't need to go. That is the strong composition and the strongest team overall. Like Augusta with Yuno is the strong combination, and we're going the Karatia Fuero team. That's the strongest team overall because how different Karatia functions.
Okay.
And then after that, you can say for what your choice is gonna be: dark with Prolova, or fire with Lupa Brand in Changli.
Yeah.
because
And
because
also
dark
whatever new shows up. I mean, there could be some new
or
OP as
whatever new
fuck.
or whatever new care. Yeah, I forgot about that. And
Because I
then
mean,
2.9, whatever the fuck
yeah.
is
Because I mean,
going.
as of right now, I can say that I'm not really interested in the two that are coming out. From what I've already seen from the leaks and people talking about those.
Yeah, and then we need to say we know the chick with the sword that looks like a fucking scissors. Fucking everyone
Does
goes
the
fucking
and they're always
Yiko
something
Matoi.
Lilibet or whatever.
Everyone goes Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill made so much stuff impact on everyone. Everyone has to do the scissor thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're thinking about that. If we can forget about her if she's not that good, because if you get Chakuna now and go for Cartier, we forget that it will exist. So that's because Cartier might go with her.
All right, let's
So we have
do.
a
So 16 times 1600. That's the 25,600 minus, or well, no, plus 800. Oops, nope. Hold on. No. So it's 25,600 minus 800. 24,800 minus 18,365 tells me that I am 6,435 Astrite away from guarantee pity. Divide that by 1,600. That is 4.02 multis away from getting it. So I have guarantee to 50-50. So basically we could pull and go up to 50-50, and if we get her, great. If we don't, we can stop and see what's happening. Because if, let's say, the worst case scenario, I would say for me, is they do a surprise motherfucker, and we get the bad news that the next rerun unit will be Cardathea. That is an option, right? That technically could. And if you don't lose the 50-50, then great. Then I need to save up 25,000 fucking.
If we don't lose the 50-50 now, Cartier is the way. We forget the 2.7 exists. We just save until.
Well, my issue is if they rerun her
No, she's not gonna be rerun this 3.7.
Okay.
She's gonna 3.7 is it is set to it is the silver it is set to be Zani and Lupa.
Okay.
We still have to know because they can literally go back on the word until the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, like if I was to go today,
predictions
I would
isn't
go
done.
up to 50-50. Is what I would do. So I would put 8 into it. So we would put in 12,800 into this. So we would be down to let's see here, 18,365 minus 12,000 because I won't count the 5. So I would have 6,365 Astrite today. So I wait till the live stream. The live stream says she's not showing up. Then that now says I can pull her completely. And I have 14 days to get true, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is I just keep going and saving the Astrite until what, Thursday, Friday, whatever actually is. Hold on, the Discord should say it. It is the 26th, so it'll be the 20. Yeah, it should be the 26th, like 3-4 in the morning for me. So Friday. All right, well, let's just get back out there, start earning Astrite, and if they say Cardathea's showing up,
is 8 in the morning for me. Damn, it's gonna be 8 in the morning for me.
So it's 7 7 in the morning because you're an hour ahead of me. All right, let's just get out there and get this done. I'm almost.
Yeah, well, let's just save until the live stream. If the live stream says no to Cardathea, this 2.7,
then I feel safe to pull her. Because that's the only issue is I can't earn 2 pities in 30 days. I would have to play every day, 8 hours a day, I think, to do that. Actually, how much... Let's just get down to the stupid number. It's 16 times... So it's 2,500. Okay, so... divided by... Let's do... 28 days. So that's a month and a week. Or 3 weeks. The full banner and a full week. So a month worth of grinding. 900 Astrite a day. So yeah, I'd have to be earning just a little more than 100 Astrite an hour playing. I would have to grind 8 hours a day to pull out a full pity out of thin air if it was a get fucked moment. So yeah, we're gonna wait, and then the other issue is, do we really have to get her gun? Because if I can get away with using the freebie gun on her, like, if I can get away with using the freebie gun, that would make life so much better. But if I need her gun, like really, really need her gun, that's gonna really put a strain on this. That's gonna be the thing I kind of not looking forward to, is if I gotta get her gun. Judging from what I can see, it's a 20% increase. But I don't know if it's a 20% increase in damage or increase in overall of what we get from her. No, it's not that important. Free gun is good. The only downside is cart doesn't benefit from the attack the gun gives. Okay. Use standard weapon.
Yeah, I'll go standard because we can go Chacona to Rover, then Rover to Cartier. So Rover gets the attack buff, but you just go straight, and then you go straight to Cartier at the end.
There it is. Max level. Alright, so we got the Astrite out of that.
Yeah, I think basic gun is way more valuable. Her weapon can go later because Cartier has obligatory for the weapon. So
yeah, that was the issue.
No, we take fuck the weapon for Chacona. Fuck the weapon for Chacona because Cartier, because we're going first time Cartier. Cartier needs a weapon because that's the only weapon in the game that scales with HP.
Yeah.
So fuck the weapon for Chacona.
Okay. I'm DTF. All right. So let's now head back to mainland and start working on the real grind. Even the standard weapon can be used on Mortefi. Okay. Plus RNG bear. Arrow damage. Okay. We cooking today. I appreciate that. After a few days of doing this and getting literally fuck all. Ow. Fuck it. Just hit the ult since I whiffed the spacebar. Nothing on this one. All right. Use Crown of Valor on Cassiacana. Okay. We also need to go do the, we gotta go do the farming for the, 4 rank, Echo on, Augusta. I've only got 1 crit rate, or 1 crit damage, and we know that's not gonna roll well. Spectro garbage. So slower. Nothing on you. Grab those while we're here. Yeet. Gust of Welkin on Cassiopeia. Okay. I was gonna say, that sounded a little weird for what I thought she would have wanted. I thought she would have wanted the 5-piece set of that arrow set, which was that one.
Yeah, we've been talking too much information. The brain's melting.
Yeah. Come here, grab the fool's gold. There we go. I should start, now that we have the weekly up, I need to go do that. Oh, we fucked the bear up. Alright, just go ahead and drop it. Easter egg.
Because my case, I'm going for the 2 new units to make the team 1.
Okay.
Then my intentions is I'm going dark with Frelova.
Okay.
Because
And she's the eye patch music chick, right?
yeah, with the flower.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going dark with her because that way she's gonna take the most time to be rerun because she was the one just before on 2.5.
Yeah, I mean, because her banner was just ending when I started playing. I was waiting for somebody to come in and be like, "You're a musician, why aren't you going for her?" Because I'm not gonna fucking play a musician. You don't have a fusion team? Okay. So then it seems like that would play out well for you. Except fusion.
I mean, I have no team. The only thing I'm using right now is just the MC with Shorekeeper.
I mean,
because
that's
I decided to wait because I wanna. Since I lost the 50-50 on the first single, I can just wait. I was like, because I didn't want to go the same units that you have. I was like, if he's going to get this too, I kind of want to wait and use different stuff. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go. And I saw what the gameplay is gonna be for the pistol chick.
Mm-hmm.
She's basically Bayonetta.
Nice.
Bayonetta. So yeah, yeah. The kid checks the both of them is my style of play,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, everything checks, and that's we're gonna go for team one, and then I want to make. I'm gonna go Prolova for team two. I'm gonna go dark
Seems like fun.
because it's a situation that yeah, I need the small girl with a briefcase, which is she's the buffer for dark for Prolova with the blue hair.
Oh,
What
I
her
know
name
who you're talking
again?
about.
Da.
I just can't think of her name.
Rocha, and then Cantarella as a third unit. So this is a I have to summon one for the other one. This is a 5-star team user, but I can save whatever comes after Prolova, because I think Prolova is gonna go first, and the Zen is gonna pop two packs later, like the way it is going for the Arrow right now. You have one the Arrow girl now, the Arrow support, and gonna go for the main DPS two packs later. I think that's gonna be.
Okay, so you have Cardathea, Cassiocana, Rover, Izani, Phoebe, and Storekeeper. Nice. I don't need to fly to this. We can teleport. Get to collect some rare flowers while we're here. I may never use them, but I have them. And then... Whoop, whoop. There we go. Damn, you really do have everything.
Carmela is funny because she's a little blade.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, I play Warrior too much time. I don't want to go blade again.
Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of freaking luck, to be
Yeah,
fair.
in Carmela, she's due to have a rerun. It's been uh, nine, uh, 9 banners she's been off since the last time she was run.
Wow. You have like 46 pulls left. As in 46 pulls, like singles, or 46 multis? Or 4 multis. I'm assuming you're counting them as singles, because 46 multis would be fucking wild. Singles, okay.
Yeah, so 4.5 multis.
Yep. I guess the game, if you play the shit out of this game, there really is a ton of currency in the game. It doesn't seem like it, though. $46 multis go for you. Okay. You're out of echo tuners. Those are the things that change your stats.
And the echo tuner is just what is just to change the main stat of the. So basically, imagine if you got a main stat unit, but you roll perfectly on it, but the
Yeah.
main stat's trash. You can use that item and trade the main stat for the main stat you want. That is another thing in this game. You don't just throw away the echo. If the echo rolls perfectly, you can just trade the main stat if the main stat is not what you want.
Makes sense. Oh, I don't get a T-Rex echo. Shame. $300. That's up here. Should be rare flowers here too. Should be rare flowers right here. All right. I think that actually opens up. Oh, never mind. I already did that. Never mind. All right. 160 in this. Weird, it shows you with the same username. Unless you're about to switch over. Ah, you're switching over. Welcome from the laptop. Go ahead and grab this Astrite. Alright. Sir, calm your titties. It is. It's funny to see how they're trolling with all the random stuff that's wrong. Alright, last one. And then we're done with this one.
Oh, so this is where Nikki got the idea from. I'm looking at the anniversary of this game. It was like they did the anniversary rerun banner, right? They put 5 units and you choose who to summon.
Oh.
Yeah, sad. We should have been playing 3 months ago.
And this? Show me what you got. As far as what? Always choose second option?
There's no right options. It's just what it looks.
What do
What
you want to
it,
do for memes?
yeah. It's how much of a big memer you can be.
Oh. Big
So like
memeing
when
energy. Yes.
do I want to keep the Afro Dragon or we're gonna do the Crab Rave on the pool?
All right. So we've done that. Let's.
Look at Cartier's weapon. She gives it gives 72.2% at max level HP. On
Jesus.
top of her its effect. On top of that, plus 12%. So it's 84.2.
God almighty. She gotta be one thick girl when it's all said and done. Like one thick girl. I mean, we're talking thick with 3 C's thick. Okay.
Let me
So,
see. The expected HP at level 90 is half a mil.
bruh, that's a lot. Don't know if that works on Discord for this. I know I know it's exclamation point Discord on Twitch chat, but I don't know if it works on YouTube. Let's find out. Let me type it just exclusively. Does it work over here? No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. Holy shit. It does actually work over here. The bot's just slow as shit.
No, I think he types just DC is the
No, no,
full
no. I
name.
went and I specifically typed it in. The actual one.
Just
And it works. It's just slow as shit. Because it popped them both back to back.
okay. I think we just needed the main boss to activate the bot because I think the bot was disabled.
Oh, I have to enable it all the damn time on Twitch. It goes on strike on me. So let's see. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I might as well do the whole week of boss for. I need to do the whole week boss worth for Augusta. Because I don't have any supply packs for it. Alright. And that'll be my wave plate consumption for today. You're an Android player? Nice. Never been able to do that.
Nah, I would have destroyed my screen.
I'll have to read that in a second. I heard the game start. I'm like 90% sure it's a bot, but... Why do I have a feeling people like this for the JoJo reference? I'm gonna go out on an edge. Not gonna say I'm gonna call anybody out. Why do I have a feeling people are wanting that thing for the JoJo reference in it?
Yeah, and depending on if you want to use the skin or not, you can use
I'm
go
feeling-
Jotaro or Dio.
Alright. Claim rewards. Restart. Yeah, you've been following, let's see, 5 years. That would have been... It was either end of... end of Seven Deadly Sins, beginning of Epic 7, somewhere in there. Yeah, I've been, well, just hanging out. Working my butt off. Like I said, I'll read it here in a second when I actually can grab it, because it's so small on Meld. Oh, I have a bunch of lurkers that don't say much, so it's all good. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the lurk community. There, since my cooldowns were up. Around the end of Seven Deadly Sins, start of Epic 7. It had, yeah, because I was gonna say, that sounds like, very close to that era. Because it would have been, I don't think you followed when I was playing Marvel Future Fight. That I'm nearly certain of. Because, like, I kind of had come back to streaming right around the time of COVID. Because my computer was fixed, and I'd gotten rid of all the major issues that I had on it. Holy shit, you just ate the hell out of me. Actually, I don't even think... I only think I know of one. Maybe two people that are still around from Marvel Future Fight days. But they don't pop in often. Executed with the ult. Nice. I think that's it. I think that's all 3. Wow. Holy shit, that has been a while, and that is crazy. One of the firsts. That's awesome. Alright, let's see. Oh no, yeah, that's awesome, dude. Congrats. I just saw the wall of text and I was trying to look, and like I said, it's kind of small on this screen, so I didn't see it, read it at first. But no, congrats, man. That's amazing. I got boomer eyes at times. I ain't afraid to admit it. I am not afraid to admit that. All right, 2000. So what you been up to? Forgot about your electro team. Salingo, Yinlin, and nah, do it, man. I appreciate it, and congrats for you. Very, very good for you. Where do we want to go for Astrite? Because it's 8 o'clock. To get the most out of an hour, to like dig deep. First, I hate Cheng-Li, but now I need a fusion team desperately. And now they're gonna give you one. Oh, hey, here's some Astrite. $20. That ain't much, but grab it where we can get it. She's just jamming out over here. Really stupid question. Is that on my thing? It's only 5:30 in the morning. Damn, it's 8 p.m. for me here. Okay, we got that one. And oh, shit, what's the name of that fish? I could probably just go out and catch it on my boat real quick. 'Cause I get that all the time. But I don't know if they're going to let me do it the easy way, which is just tow it in on my boat, or if I physically got to go catch these things. It's not on any of my requests, so that's going to make it a little annoying.
I think, yeah, I hope. I think it's just having a new boat. You don't need to.
Alright, then we'll just sail around. It's not that.
You can check on an index what the fish is.
Is that back at the dock?
No, is the on the bottom is on the left, right in the middle of the bottom on the screen. When you go cargo, not the, when you go check in on the dock,
Oh, okay. Hold
you
on.
have.
Let me go back to the dock. Because if I know what it is, I can go catch it. I just don't know the name of it. I know what it looks like.
It's on the menus. It's on all the way to the on the left. When you look down,
Okay.
you have the cargo, the sail scene, and you have the index on the far left.
The biggest change, of course, I mentioned. I try my best to follow Jesus, even though it's not easy to believe. You seek the truth, He'll reveal Himself to you. He did to me. Don't really play mobile or gacha games anymore. How long have I been playing Wuthering Waves? I've been playing. I've been playing about 5 weeks now, on and off. It was originally, I was going to do it as a video to kind of like compare, Genshin to this, and then I kind of said screw it on that, and I never really did it. And then I haven't found anything else really to play, so I've just been messing with this. Oh no, this is like I hate to say it, but this is kind of like a pretty hard clone. Like, it's unapologetically. Like, it's unapologetically close. Press 4? Ah, that's how. Alright. I'm gonna say that there's no way in hell I would play Genshin Impact. Let's start with that. After playing as a day one player of Genshin, I'm a hard no. A very hard no. I believe we were sold a lie on Genshin. Now, I know there's a lot of Genshin simps out there that will drastically try to disagree. Now, how do I deliver these fish?
I think just go back and talk to her without taking the fish out of the boat.
The fish are in the boat. That's the thing. Is I'm here and it's not taking it.
No, just talk to her. She will take it automatically.
Every option I try to talk to her with immediately kicks it back. Day 1 for both Genshin and Wuthering Waves. Okay. Still playing it since it was hot and hyped on at release. See, I feel like we were lied to because they were pitching that as a they pushed it as an MMO for a long time, and then hold on, let's do.
Can you talk to her while in the boat? That's the question. Is it? Can you reach like the ghostings?
So there's nothing there. You mean like physically be in the boat?
Like set sail and stand close to her to see if you can talk to her.
Oh my god. Ah, yeah. There you go. You get the garbage fish. Is that a mutant? Oh my god. Do I really have a mutant?
Rip, you're gonna have to get the other one.
Yep, it's a mutant. Of course it is. Son of a bitch. Oh. But yeah, so I started playing this because it was it was something to do and to have just something to play. But I hadn't really found anything after Black Desert that's like given me that thing that it had. So I'm just out playing kind of whatever, and it makes life easier for me to just jump on and just do something. You know, that's kind of where I've been at with it. Is just it's something to do. Because I haven't found like something that I deeply want to just like hard binge. Watch me catch the mutant of it. I left Genshin before Valenti got off banner. Because there was just everything about it just sucked. It felt like it felt weird to play. And I think it's partially because the whole time I felt like I was like, okay, this is supposed to be an MMO. This is supposed to be an MMO. And I kept going through that in my mind thinking like, all right, any moment I'm going to get that MMO experience. And I never got it. Where this, I went into it literally saying this is Chinese Skyrim. Just think of it as Chinese Skyrim and nothing more. And I think that helped. 2, I didn't like while very similar, the combats do feel a little bit different, and I think that's because of the echoes. That I don't feel like I'm playing just button-clicking simulator. Which, to me, really ruins the aesthetic of Genshin. Because it's basically a worse version of this. And this is coming from somebody who's... When you come from playing something like Black Desert, which is arguably the best action combat game out there. Actually, Wuthering Waves' story is the Chinese history. I kind of could pick up on that. I mean, it is a Chinese company after all. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. But when it comes to Wuthering Waves, I'm not getting that absurd hatred for the combat system. I mean, I still don't like that I can't just go out into the world and just play Yuno. I can't just go out in the world and only play Augusta. Like, that's still the interaction that I want out of, like, the game. But you can't just do that because of how they designed the game. The game is not designed to do that. So I get it, and, you know, I take it with a grain of salt at this point. Alright, so I'm looking for you. But I do think a part of it is the difference in approaching the game that helped make the start of this not be already in the dumps for me. Okay. For the little bit I know, which is very, very little, that does kind of sound familiar. Oh, it's the wrong 4. Duh. And this is that little sea bunny looking thing. It's the long... Gotta go way over here. Actually, with me earning this currency out here, I bet those are arrow, or the frickin' stupid whatchamacallits that drop the, Crown of Valor, the bears. There's 2 of them over there. But getting to them is gonna be such a pain in the butt. Woman, why do you have to be all the way on the other side of this stupid island? Oh, God. Nope, nope, nope. I did not mean to abandon ship. All this for 20 Astrite, too, by the way. Woman, do not make me go out there and do another. You're gonna make me do this again, aren't you?
Probably one for each island.
You stupid. Please let me have this in my boat and I don't have to do this. I asked my friend to play Wordle in Discord. What? Wordle? What is that, like some Scrabble-like game? Really, this boat hasn't caught any... I've actually got to go out and go find this stuff. No, no worries, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Darn it. Now I gotta go actually talk to her and take a screenshot of those. Wait, no, I got it. It's a shrimp and a fin thing.
You're gonna have to install Nikki now.
Why?
The moles has come in.
Oh, actually, they did comp them?
Yeah, an SSR mold for each faction.
Just one?
No, it's 140 for. Well, it's because that's the retroactive of all the towers.
So whatever I got.
Yeah. We got 90 from Pilgrim.
That doesn't seem like the right. Downloading now. All right, sunfish. Take that because I know that's for a quest. All right. Oh, I mean, dude, I am like, I'm good. Don't worry. Um, no, when I say I'm looking for something to do, I'm specifically talking video games. I work 20 hours basically, and games maybe 3 in total of those 20 hours a day. So I have like negative time. All right, that's installed. I don't want to launch just yet. I want to get this fish. And it's a shrimp. Yeah, there it is. What the heck? There we go. So I have 2 things I'm doing. One is audio engineer, so recording and mixing music. 2 is writing a light novel. So my time is basically 0 every day. I get on, this is my time to clear and just do something that's not. Like, I have to have some sort of decompression time. Or else I would go crazy. So this is a time to kind of like just sit back, relax, and just not think about it. Because that's been one of my issues. I think I've been thinking about it too much.
Oh, that is bullshit. You can only get 5 of the guarantee every 10 levels.
Woman, did you go off to another island? You need more fish, let me guess. This woman's driving me mad. Alright. We're gonna do this in a second. Give me a... We're gonna pause this.
Yeah, no, everyone's gonna complain for that. It should have been every level, not every 10 levels.
think that's it. Yep, that's it. All right. Actually, we're gonna do something real quick. Game mute. Just in case. Because I forgot this game likes to come in with an absolute nuclear bomb of music. Yeah, download the recommended files. Whoa, it just fired off a warning on anti-cheat because of, I think, Wuthering Waves?
Yeah, because the Uber is up.
Alright, let's try that again. Should have put this on an emulator. Oh wait, you can't run this on emulator. I forgot. I forgot all about that. They made it where you couldn't run this shit on emulator. Because that's what stops you from being able to re-roll this game. Yeah, there it is. No, I appreciate it, man. Enjoy your night. Always happy to see you around, and we'll be seeing you, man. And congratulations. That's a life change you made. Y'all want to know the crazy thing? There actually is no sound playing. I think I have the sound completely turned off in settings. So, let me go ahead and edit. Just so I don't get, because they'll get pissy about this on Twitch and Kick. We're gonna put this into Nikkei. How many people do you think are gonna come in my chat that actually may still follow me when they see this and go, dude, you're back playing Nikkei? No, I'm not. I just want to hit my molds and then dip.
I call it bullshit because they put only every 10 levels. That is crap in Essentials, but I got a crown for my Pilgrim one.
I don't necessarily mind it, and that's not something that really happens too often. You know, if it was somebody doing it literally all the time, every time, yeah, that's where I'd be like, okay, you gotta learn to respect people's boundaries, but, you know, for that one-off, I don't necessarily mind it. Because I know everybody's got their own thing, and some people just want to come and chill. They don't want to get lectured, sermoned, whatever. You know, generally good to debate and talk about stuff because there's always interesting things you can hear from other sides. And but if you happen to walk into that all the time, I'd more question, what are you doing? Because I probably have like a religious debate or a religious talk or anything like that maybe once every other year. So, but if you walk into that more than a week, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you hanging out? I don't have that. Yeah, I mean, the way I always look at it is you want to respect, no matter who you are, what you believe. You should always want to respect the other person's beliefs, even if you don't think they align with your own. And, you know, you never know who is watching, who is listening, and stuff like that. So it's always, I wouldn't say necessarily a coincidence. But there's always something to take away from it when you have talks or people come in and talk about it. Do I specifically have an issue with it? No. Do I know that there are rules and boundaries that have to be respected on the internet? Sure. Because when you're in an open forum, you can't completely go down and, you know, you don't want to Bible thump somebody. Let's be real. I mean, we lost that emote. That would have been fun. That would have been a great time for it. You don't want to do that. You don't want to also be disrespectful of anybody's beliefs. You know, I don't care if it's Christian, if it's atheism, if it's Judaism, if it's Buddhism or whatever, you know, Muslim, anything. You still want to respect a person's beliefs because it is what they believe. And just as much as and the best way to put it is they lost the copyright to it. Bible Thump Twitch had the rights to use it for so many years, and then they never they wouldn't contact actually I think it ended up being they wouldn't contact the artist to get permissions, even though the artist said they would let them use it again. But Twitch never actively went to it because they did not want it. So that's what ended up happening with the Bible Thump emote. But, you know, when you go out to like things like streams and gaming spaces and like that, you have to realize the open forum of where you are and what you're doing is people are just wanting to go hang out, game, and chill. That's what most people normally want to do. So Is it always best to go down a religious chute? Probably not. There are places for it. There's a time for it. I mean, there is always a aspect to those conversations that is can be good and engaging on their own. Yes, I've done this 1,000 times. Let me in.
Wow, we're gonna get another solo raid back to back. Damn.
Don't care. Just let me in the game to collect my mail. $360 hours. Right. Okay. Mail. I actually don't. I don't think I'm getting a full rip on mine. Yeah, I'm only halfway on the Pilgrim, so they didn't refund me shit. No, he never said it upset him. It just said that religious talk can make him want to bang his head against the table. Oh, God, you. Okay, so they definitely didn't refund as much as I thought they would have refunded.
Because it only counts to get 5 every 10 levels.
Gross. Well, that's tragic. But let's be real, we all know who I'm getting. We all know who's gonna show up.
Isabel.
Yeah, where is she? Let's see here. Should be right up here at the top. Or I don't have gear on her, that's why. Yeah. Core 2. It's freaking stupid. Holy crap. Core 2. This chick has literally haunted me.
Yeah, look at your wife's dress.
No, I'm good. I don't care. I don't care. Nope, we're good. Absolutely not. She's literally higher core than frickin' Red Hood. What? God, I must have got rickrolled. Because Modernia is 3, Crown's 1, Leader's maxed.
Oh, great. I got 3 units in one multi, and 3 that I really need.
Yeah, no, fuck the collab. Who the hell are you? Milk Blooming Bunny? What the fuck are you? Of course you're a Tetra. You're a Burst 3. You belong to Cafe Sweetie. Oh, there's a limited rerun thing. Interesting.
Yeah, this is the rerun banner. You get. They gave 20 tickets for it, and you can choose which one. The summer units in the 2 first winter units you want.
I wonder if those rerun tickets are gonna. No, it just says in September cannot be used for other recruitment, so it's use it now or never use them again.
Well, yeah, it is what it is.
All right. Summer and East it is. Does it spark? Nope. Does it spark? Nope. Oh, it did. Alright, it sparks. Amazing. Where was this shit long ago? Oh shit, it's actually a dupe. Okay. Well, my summer anise is now 1 star. To never be used again. And let's see here. Anything else?
Yeah, I got a grave copy, so mine now is MLB.
Oh yeah, the Pilgrim wish list.
Oh my god, you don't need to put one by one. You can just select all of it, then deselect all of it.
Oh, the old way you had to click them one in at a time.
Yeah, no, all you have to do is just deselect and select everything. You will go straight to the list.
Okay. Why the fuck is Mihara in here?
Because she got an upgrade to take Little Mermaid out of her bubble 10 feet under the sea. We need her chains. Okay. We needed her chains, so she needs to get chained up.
Got it. Feels weird, but okay. We'll allow it. Exchange points. Oh, it was for that bonus recruitment shit. I remember now. Oh, well, we don't have enough to pull, and I'm not going to bother with it. Sure, we'll blow the friendship. Why not? Garbage is garbage.
Funny thing, I pulled the support go for Isabel.
Nice. Alright. Anything else we want to look at real quick before we uninstall this shit? Oh yeah, who's the new gotcha? Really? Budget your again? God, they are up her ass. No, this so Hellcrest told me that some molds had come in, and I told him I'd reinstall the game to come back and look at it once the molds dropped. But yeah, I don't have enough to do anything, so here, I'll send my friend things to people. Let's see. Send. Let's see. $290 days. I don't see Erin. No, there she is. I was gonna say, I know she should still be playing. Wait, because hold on, you can probably see when I stop playing, too. I'm still removing people. Still removing people. Still removing people. Still removing people. Still removing. There, you left 8-8. Okay, so we're really close to that. There's where hey, I even removed Zoo. When will the podcast drop? Tomorrow. You should, maybe. Yeah. Get a first reaction out of it. I still remove people 10-3-24. How's that possible? There it is. So somebody became the union leader on 11/14/2024. So between the 28th of October and the 14th of November. Thursday. Oh yeah, tomorrow's the test. Sorry, I'm messed up on days. So yeah, that's when I roughly left. Nope, actually there's Erin right there. But those are also her. She must have moved another name in. Is that her?
I think she just left the guild. I think there's another person.
That's also one of her names she uses. That's why it's kind of like, huh.
Well, I think she, or is it a data that next time she asks, she comes just to ask, I think she put just a secondary.
Yeah, which is fine. I don't care. I'm not even going to ask for it back to kick them all out. There's no point. Yeah, mail's been claimed. We claimed everything. Got the maintenance gifts. Got that. God, my union raid currency's got to be through the roof. Where is it? Union shop. 65,000? Honestly, it's not as much as I thought it would be. Because that's enough to get... Yeah, it's 10,000 for 50. Doesn't really look like they changed too much from what I can see. I've got 2 multis worth of gold tickets still. So that's nice. Selection box is garbage. It doesn't look like they've updated the normal units. So those are garbage.
Those are for the treasures. The only thing they put on the normal ones are
Alright,
from
see you later,
the
Dion.
free units from every anniversary.
I see. Conversion stuff. Yeah, it doesn't really look like they've done too whole lot of... Wait, who are you? No, never mind. They have added somebody, because Mori, I have no idea who the fuck you are. So they've added some stuff down in here.
It's the free units there. Every time a new free unit comes,
Okay.
they put it on the list.
Okay. Yeah, because that's because small white should be on there somewhere whenever it refreshes. All right, well, that's cool. Yeah. So yeah, this was my account. I played the hell out of it. I spent a shit ton of money on it. We're not gonna talk about how much money I spent on this game. More than I should have. Way more than I should have. And yeah. You can say I played Goddess of Victory Nikke a little bit. But I will tell y'all now, again, for anybody that is listening, watching, fuck the Nikke content creator program. Fuck anybody who's in it. It's a terrible thing. And they're literally just simps that are a bunch of yes men. It is... You're basically told what to make and when to make it. So... Everybody makes the same parroting video roughly within 3 weeks of each other. It's the same cookie cutter crap. It's a terrible setup. Everybody has to make a video from the brief that they give out, and the brief is terrible. It's poorly worded. I mean, it is written in English at best. And the contacts that oversee it speak English at best. So they definitely make it harder on you to talk about it. But yeah, no, the program's garbage. Never get into it. Yeah. Nuts to see what I actually had on here. I did not realize I had some of this shit on here. Or had it as far as I thought I had it. What's Haran lit up for? Did I have it? Yeah, I did have a limit break for... Is Miranda a limit break? Yep, limit break on Miranda. God, this is making me sitting here go, oh yeah, we got hers. She's almost C7. Disgusting. Big booty lolly right here.
Which she's not a lolly anymore, and she's not big booty. She's just a living coffin.
Nice. You know, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Cause yeah. Dude, I had a bunch of cores. I think I know why I saved them. Is they were my weekly. Oh, I'm gonna pop this unit this week, and this way I always am leveling.
Yeah, it's the weekly mission.
That's what it is. Because I'm sitting here going, why are there so many limit breaks just sitting out? Because I think, what is it? Is it inventory? You can see where they're all at? Yeah, it's all the limit breaks right here. Which we've spent several, but I don't really give a shit. Like I said, I'm never coming back to this game. Burst manuals, burst manuals. Just trying to see if there's anything else that I have that's like, surprise, here's a bunch of stuff to play with. No. None of the molds. I mean, I don't think I can get that Pilgrim mold. At least not fast. Because what am I at? Dude, I don't care. Shut up. Pilgrim Overspec Tower. Okay. Yeah, so if it's every 10, we won't be able to get that anytime soon. So yeah, they messed
should
up.
take away this limit bullshit.
Just let you go slam up against the wall until you're done with it. Like, for real. But, I mean, Koreans like doing hard mode for whatever reason. They like going hard mode. God, I swear Kari's gonna DM me later going, oh my god, what were you doing on this? Big look, I just got my pulls and then I got the frick off. Do not get excited. Welcome back. There is a ping here. Is it more pulls? Mission. Oh no, it's just a mission. Yeah, no, fuck this game. So they literally give you welcome back is literally just a multi. I mean, the books are kind of cool, but that's it. That's a pretty sad thing. Okay. All right. Well, that's done with that. Oh. So. Yeah, Nikkei. Fucked up of a game. And close it out. No, I'm not gonna play Chaos Zero Nightmare. I'm gonna stay away from Smilegate for a while. The only reason I'm gonna actually launch Wuthering Waves is one, to make sure that it's back up on the thing, and two, I don't know if I claimed all my stuff for tonight. Honestly, right now I have no idea. Like, I'm stuck in this Wuthering Waves thing because it's like, it's easy. It gives me something to collect and run around and do, like physically get in the game and play. That's not just watching, because that's another reason why I'm trying to stay away from some of the gacha games, is because it's just watching simulator. And maybe it's just my ADD wanting to kick in and go like, I need to freaking do something. But I can say that I want to how did I get that up again to check the thing? God, I did it earlier. Oh, Duh. It's over here. Wuthering Waves. So like on my list is Battlefield 6 on the 10th. I'll probably play that for a little bit. And that'll probably be like a couple times a week after we go through the campaign and stuff like that. For October, I've been thinking about playing Vampire Survivor some, just to have some sort of brain rot, pixel vomit type game, you know, because one of the things that I really did enjoy playing in Nikkei during the Red Hood event, because I ruined it when it came out, was the Memory of Goddess game. That was a lot of fun. So I'm thinking about going and messing with that a little bit. Mega Bonk. What in the world am I watching? So it's more of a 3D version of Vampire Survivors. Interesting. But yeah, I'm in a weird spot, and I just don't have I just don't have anything. Can I be honest? And I hope you don't hate me for it. No, go for it. I mean, obviously, Wuthering Waves I can play. It's just, I feel like if I'm ever going to get into it, I need to go create a second account and actually, like, watch it. Play the actual, like, story and care about it. Because I skipped the whole thing, because it didn't matter to me. I just wanted to play the game. I wanted to smack stuff and collect stuff. I did not give a crap about the story. Classic MMO player. You'll be backing yourself into a wall, brother. I want you to leave yourself open so you can do more thing. No, I appreciate that. The thing is, to explain this, I guess the best way possible for y'all, the choice with Black Desert was a personal choice. That was very much I chose to no longer play Black Desert. And to give y'all the short version of it is, you know, for those who don't or haven't heard it, basically, I went to report a thing that I knew was a bug and should not have been happening in the game. The GMs responded back telling me that it wasn't a bug and that I was losing my mind, basically. And I replied back to GM Ataraxia and told him that, I said, look, I played the game longer than you. I've been in the game, you know, I have more hours played than you. I've been to every Tremaine Water Park event ever. I have been playing this basically since day one, and I've read over y'all's notes, and you say nowhere that this is not a safe zone during this time, which is because basically a few of the guild mates that were in the guild had been killed around the area, and it wasn't supposed to be. They were in the safe zone, and I could confirm it. And I was letting them know that somebody had figured out how to get in there and kill during the time, even though it says it's a safe zone during that time. He did not like that answer and basically told me to fuck off. And the next day, all my names were banned. Now, yes, I will go out on a limb and I will say a dose of D's nuts was a little out there. But sub to my OnlyFan, it was literally a character that played with fans. Goth Mommy Milker is my main Dracania. Was changed. And I went in and proceeded to tell them that my names got changed, and they said, yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. Once your names have been changed, people had reported your names as inappropriate, and I called them out on their shit, and I said, nobody has ever said my name was inappropriate. If anything, everybody absolutely died and loved it when they saw my character name. I had people stop me. I've had people DM me. Just randomly, they'll see my character in town, and all of a sudden, a minute or two later, be like, oh my god, this name is freaking hilarious. Because I was on the leaderboard all the time. I had rank 1 through 3 in just about everything I did in that game. And I said, I know that for a fact that this is targeted, and I know you're targeting me because the names you banned, nobody has ever seen those characters because they are in areas and locations where nobody is ever around, and only way you could see it is if you actually looked at my names. So I said they were never reported. And I even called them out. I said, if you were to say my name was reported, the way you type my name, you would not be able to know that that is my name. You would have banned somebody else. But no, you had to have known my name was spelled differently. Because if you typed in how it looked, you'd have banned somebody else. To drag it even further into their face, I ended up copying 10 different names of people and showed all these different names that they could have said were being if they were trying to use we're going after inappropriate names, and I said no, these are all out here. And they basically told me no, I was not being targeted and there's nothing they can do, so I just need to leave it alone. So when they told me to fuck off the second time, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not supporting a company that I've supported for 9 years. If this is how you're going to treat people who have my name, like I said, I've been in front of the GMs doing GM events with this character. It has never been an issue. Literally been right in front of them for GM events, GM buffs. They have never once cared. Until the moment I send this email and I call Ataraxian out on his shit. I've literally talked to GMs in the chat, messaging them with my character in-game, in world chat, so everybody on any server can see my name, and never once had it been an issue. And all of a sudden, he decides to play, he's got the bigger dick, and I said, you know what? I've put 9 years into the game. Oh no, I literally told, one of the comments was, a guy literally has a name, he had a shy named Fishy Pussy. Was literally sitting there in Valia, and I said, weird how we all sit here and we laugh at that name, we never report it. We think it's the funniest thing ever. So none of us report it. Because it's just a little itty bitty shy sitting there fishing in Valia, and I said, but it's weird how you literally let offensive things like that through. But my name, which was spelled this way, I'll do it in all lowercase so that it makes sense. So it was spelled this way. So that was how I spelled the name, so that it looked like this. So it looked like that when I played the game above my head. But that was offensive. And of course, like I said, I knew a dose of D's nuts was gonna be... It was out there, but I could see that name over this one. So yeah. And literally, she was a goth Dracania. I literally had her gothed out, black makeup, huge ass freaking tits. I mean, I had the whole 9 yards done to her. I mean, she literally, the name matched the thing, and our guild logo even matched. The guild promotional thing was designed off of her. So, I mean, it was funny. We had fun with it. People always got an absolute laugh out of it. Check DM. Alright, give me just a second. Cool, thank you for that. So yeah. If they'd actually typed in the real name, they'd have banned somebody else, and that name was still available at the time. Yes, I've tried all the MMOs. I've tried Final Fantasy XIV. I played that for about 6 months. I've played World of Warcraft for about a month. I played Vindictus for about 2 days. I played Terra back when it was available. I've played Blade and Soul. It doesn't make sense because everyone knew your name. Yeah. I mean, and that's the stupid thing is you would see my name as the top medal holder all the time. Like, I think I posted a screenshot in the Black Desert chat had recently that had my medals. Or somebody's got a screenshot of it. But I mean, I was ranked 1 to 3. I don't know. Let's see here. A-N-A-T. Oh, this is Project Mugen, right? I'm pretty sure this is what that is supposed to be. No, I think this is this another MiHoYo game? I can't remember. One of the new games coming out is a MiHoYo game. Ara Kingdom? No, I did not. Whoa, that's not one to load. That is the one I wanted to talk about. I was talking about. Okay. I'll pull up the trailer and add it to the list for tomorrow, or for the thing. Yeah, no, it does not like that webpage. Oh no, it was targeted, and I could have proved it, but I ended up saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk away from it. I'm done. I've put 46,000 hours into the game. I spent a very nice car in it, and over the 10 years or 9 years, and it's just time to walk away. Like, you're gonna be that petty? Fine. You've lost a player and you lost a spender. Because while I had cut back, I still spent in the game. Still bought shit when it came out, still got costumes when it came up. Still, I mean, it wasn't like what it used to be. Back between 2016 and 2019, no, I can tell you that's not how it was done, due to how the messages come through. It can't be Ataraxian doing that, because they can get in some deep shit for that. But I did have proof of it, and I just let it go. I'm like, fuck it. Let him terrorize somebody else. It's not worth it. So, you know, Battlefield will give me something. This is something. You know, I'm not like I said, it's not that I hate Wuthering Waves. Yeah, there are things I don't like overall. Like, I want this to be a more single-based hero thing. Again, look at it from a perspective of somebody who has played a class in an MMO, and they'll play it for years on end. I'm used to playing one character doing everything. And so when you look at it like that, I come from a background of, I'm used to playing one class, one character, not having a DPS, a sub DPS, and a healer. I'm not, like, that part of me does not really like that, but I understand for how the game's set up, it works like that. So I can understand, because of how Wuthering Waves is set up, to take that into consideration. But as far as what's out there, I don't really, like, I haven't found anything that I want to put a chunk of time into that, like, really, that can fill what I used to do in Black Desert. Because Black Desert was a couple different things for me. It was always something to do. I could go grind, I could go gather, I literally had it as a money-making economy system. I mean, I had spreadsheets on spreadsheets on spreadsheets in that game. And it was a market simulator game for me. So, I mean, I could use literally financial stuff and learn to make money, like artificial money, but make money in the game. And creating systems to, you know, be more efficient and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get that in just any game. And there's just a lot of stuff that I don't want to go back to Destiny. Destiny feels like it fell out of place. You know, when I look at my Steam list, it's like I don't really see anything that I want to play. Like, I enjoy Uma Musume, but I feel like that's probably the most boring thing to watch, because it's literally watching the same races every morning or every evening, because I'm trying to get the I want you to jump back into E7. I know how you feel, but that's how I feel. If you start going back into things, it's been years now, you don't feel trapped. No, I understand that. No, and I understand people want me to go back to Epic 7. That one's... That one's rough. That one's rough. I think after all the... With everything that stair-stepped in Epic 7 to get me to finally walk away, yes, the game, but it was partially a part of the community. It was a part of the content creators. It was just me getting busy. It was the developers. There was so much going on that compounded that to happen. The fact that I had to deal with guild drama that was so toxic that I had to literally do I'll call it a black op, basically, where I wrote some stuff so direct and specific to trigger people who were a part of this other person's thing, to trigger him out of my Discord. And in one day, I think I lost maybe 80 people on the Discord like that, because it was all people who were following and had rallied behind this other person. And I literally called them out and said that they are fake. You were never here before for me or for the game. You did not belong here. And it worked, and it got all of those people out of the Discord who were parroting the same crap that this person had pushed in them and made them believe. And it was, I think a part of it was also the micromanaging of 6 guilds in Epic 7. We had 6 guilds, 5 on global or North America or whatever server it was on. And we had 1 on Europe, which I didn't directly manage, but I helped run their part of the Discord and kept up with what they were doing to help them out. Plus, we had the Ultimate Beginner's Handbook that we were working on, and everything else. Like I said, Epic 7 is the hardest one for me out of all the mobile games I've played to go back to. Because there is zero joy left in that game for me. They pulled it all. It's everything. When I say they, it's everything that happened. All the different scenarios pulled it away, where I'm just like, I don't care anymore. And the other unfortunate thing is we did complete the one thing I was always chasing, which was the waifu gauntlet, which was the thing we held on to for 2 years it took me to complete that thing, all because Opsig, which we ended up getting right towards the end anyway, because we had gotten all the other girls on the gauntlet except for Opsig, and that was the one that was holding me back, and then we finally got it right there. I mean, I don't even know, is it even still... Let me go to Twitch. I don't even know if it's still a command. Was it something like waifu or something? I don't remember what I had the command named. I'd have to go look at all the commands and see if it's even still in there. But it was the Infinity Gauntlet of waifus.
Is it Gauntlet? Just Gauntlet?
I don't remember. Is that Dine Shoot? Thank you for fun. Thank you for joining my quest. We have the stream, man. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Commands. Let's see here. It is... This is still in there. Greater ass beating is still a part of my commands. Your underdog? Oh, cool. Well, thanks for following over here. Yeah, no, that's... That looks like it's been deleted. Either that or I'm looking over what I actually named it. Because hell, this is still even here. That's still there, which is where my Luna just absolutely destroyed that Strays. Actually, it was Amaru and Strays. Dude, I don't pull up videos up on stream, period. I don't care who it is or what it is. I don't do it on stream. I learned that long time ago. We share stuff like that in Discord for everybody to see. Which, I do need to make sure you get your perms. So let me go up and check. Let's see here. We'll give you mobile gaming, general gaming, and then that gives you access to that, and the rest is up to you to figure out through the role assign. But yeah, I don't see the... Hold on, new hero? Oh, I can't remember who made this. I almost want to say this was you, Hellcrest. I almost want to say you made this. Because that was a very...
No, that is the name who did it is Astrite, and that's not my. I don't.
Oh, wait, you
I
could
don't
see
have
who
a
did
thing.
that?
Yeah, it's on. Is you scroll down.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't see that command. So, I mean, the waifu gauntlet thing's gone at this point. Yeah, I don't see it. I see Fribbles, I see some of the other stuff, but I just don't see that. Unfortunate. That's fine though. Anyway, it was just an image of the gauntlet that we kept up to date with all the different girls on it. I believe it was Luna,
Opsig, Vivian, Seaside Bellona, Roanna, and Luluka.
Yep.
Is on the Discord, but that's only it. There's
Okay.
no.
Because I thought we
There's
kept it there. I
no,
know it was a command for the longest time.
Yeah. But the gauntlet is saved on the Discord. It's just there's no command attached to it.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. I see the page. Yeah, we completed it on the 7/18/23. Because we got all of them within like 3 months of each other outside of Luna. And then Opsig just was, I refused to pull on any banner whenever it showed up. But, you know... Yeah, I can see you and take a 50 Astrite from Twitch Drop. Yeah. 50 Astrite from the Twitch. But let me double check a couple things real quick. For just daily stuff. As long as I did everything. Yeah, that's complete. All right, we're good. And all right. So, I won't be able to stream tomorrow night, so I'm going to stream probably at a weird time. I don't know what it'll be. I've got to work it around several different things tomorrow. So there will be a stream tomorrow. On E7 Man. Convince you whenever I can. No, I appreciate it. You know, it's hard because there is a part of me that enjoys Epic 7 and will always enjoy it, and there is a part of it I liked. You should be able to tell that from the Ultimate Beginner's Handbook and really the guide setup themselves. I literally tried to help the new player. That's the whole reason I kept making videos, was to make the new player experience as best as possible. I took the knowledge that I had from my first 100 days and created that system for everyone. It's how I played, it's how I advanced, and it's how I had 100,000 diamonds sitting on my account as a light spender. Like, the stuff I bought didn't normally have diamonds in it. Shocking. And, you know, let that resonate, that I did enjoy the game. But a lot of it started grinding away at me. And I think that's all, in the end, what ruined the experience of Epic 7. And I don't know if there is nothing specifically the game could do to bring me back. Like, it's not like you could probably tell me the devs fired off the entire balance team, and I might go, you have my attention. But we know they're speed demons. And they keep breaking the game with stupid shit. I mean, I don't even know where we were when the day I signed off. I know I logged on once, and that was the day to collect the ass skin for Luna, the original Luna. And yes, the tits are bigger on it. We did scientifically check that. Overlaid them, they are bigger. Just like the ass is a little bit bigger. Because that was one thing I always kept telling y'all. I'm like, we got scammed globally, because that was the Japanese skin when she first released. And everybody's like, oh no, too sexual. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. Let's go look at Nikkei's rating. And we got jiggly ass everywhere. Y'all can do better. Hell, Uma Musume is rated for 17, plus 17. Horse Girls, the most churchy game ever for gacha games. There is no titty, there is no ass. Is rated 17 plus. Come on, Epic 7, you can do better than this. Speed always mattered. So the issue is, it's not that speed always mattered. It's speed had too much power. You gave them too much. Then you gave the characters the balance. This is where the balance thing kind of came into play. You gave the characters too much shit. That did go first. Because when you kept giving them the ability to have extra turns, Game breaking, ignore, resist, soul burns. You gave them all this it's the survey. I'll be answering that tomorrow. Or tonight, I don't know. It's the survey. You gave all these characters all this stuff. You kept overpowering the speed characters. And then when you gave the turn 2 stuff, it was an imbalance because of how the system is designed to work. Okay? When it comes to game balance or just balance in general, everything has a circle of life. But there they ignore the circle of life because of a small group of a few hundred players who bitch and moan. And the issue was, the circle of life was, the super fast cannot kill the tank. The tank can kill the super fast. The super slow damage units are going to blow the tank up, but they have to worry about control defending them, or being able to beat them. So when you looked at speed, tank, nuke, and control, each one had their own space, but it became so one-sided, it didn't matter anymore. And we showcased several things about that, about all the extra turns. Literally, when they jokingly said play the animation, I don't remember who gave me the clip, but it ended up being like 9 turns because of all the soul-burning bullshit. It was 9 turns before the person below them was able to take a turn. There's 4 characters in the game, or that start, and 9 turns happened. That's not balanced. That was an improper balance of how the system was designed. But it's all the things you could super stack because the devs didn't care. And that was part of the issue for balance that we were trying to bring awareness to. Like, I don't care that you can burn for an extra turn to do another attack, that it was a heavy cost, but a lot of this stuff was just activate this. Conquer Lilius was one of them. Activate this and get a free skill. Activate this, get a free skill. And they kept doing that to where that kept being the kit for that year. Everything had one of 3 things. We said there was a bingo card. We were looking for the 4th one, and maybe there wasn't. I just forgot. But every new unit at that time had Ignore F-Res, Soul Burn, an extra turn Soul Burn, or a skill in it gave it an extra turn. Every unit that came out for that year had one of those in it, and it was game breaking. Then we had the argument over effectiveness and effect res. That was another one. That really was a very stupid thing because they kept creating all these ignore effect resistant stuff. Why even have it in there? And remember, they're the ones who said we can't have a mechanic, or we can't make it to where the 15% is overridden. Yes, you can. Your soul burn does that. So there was a lot of stupid shit that piled up into why speed was an issue. I didn't have an issue with going fast. You just can't have everything in those kits, and that's what they kept doing. Every unit had something in that kit that was ungodly broken. Sure, you got to sell a new unit, but you can't give every unit 12 turns before a unit can take a turn. But we'll see. You know, maybe one day I'll download it and I'll show y'all where we were and fuck off with it for an hour. Because I mean, it's the guild's dead. I kicked everybody out. It's just me. Shit, I had to play the game. Actually, it was around the time Luna came out because there was one other person who slipped in the guild and ended up getting GM, and I had to play the game, log in every day, till that person went AFK long enough for me to get the GM back, and then kick them out and made sure that nobody could get in any of those guilds. And all the guilds are hard in my name. Like, nobody could ever go in and, like, try to do it. So... And I mean, and that's the stupid thing. I know I'm not wrong, and I know I never was wrong. I just know that there were some very salty people who did not like hearing that I was right, with a fraction of the money spent in the game, with a fraction of the time played, and with a fraction of the viewers. That was another thing. I was saying the right thing to a lower population, and they weren't happy that they were getting people coming in finally contradicting the stupid shit that they had been able to say freely up until that point. And I came in to say, you're wrong. And I can show you. I had the data on it. Now, unfortunately, I can't flex that data anymore. I don't have the spreadsheets. I literally deleted them. All the spreadsheets that had everybody's names, that had all the different things, because I actually had a spreadsheet for real that had the account name, anybody who I had talked to, anything that we had talked about with their account, if they had, who they picked on their Moonlight Blessing was one of the data points that I did collect. So when I used to talk about it in the video, and I said, more people quit the game with this unit over this, it's because I literally could see who had the units. And more people quit with Spectre Tenebria. They did not progress as far in the game with Spectre Tenebria. And that was another one of the stupid things that I got shit for, because I could prove that more people got further in the game with Dark Corvus or Arbiter Vildred or fucking Ruel. I could prove to you they got further than picking that unit. As the first ML unit that came out, and you could pick it up, great, go grab it. But not the starter unit. I can only say I don't feel what you're saying as much because I got units to counterpick. At the time, I had every counter to them, okay? But you could only play the ban game so far before they ended up having the complete upper hand, because you can, the ability to ban 4 units before you ever started and then ban another 2, so 6 units, when one side clearly had more options than the other at that time, and I had them all, you could shut down one side over the other. The other definitely always had the advantage. The speed side always had the advantage in terms of the unit ability. Thankfully, I built some really weird shit at times that could throw people off. That Luna that I linked earlier was a god tier built unit. Luna, you could not get a... I promise you, there weren't many people out there who could build that Luna. Because she ended up, I think, at the final version, the day I mean, it's probably still on there unless I took her gear off. She was like 170 speed with 12,000 to 15,000 damage, and I want to say her EHP was 125,000. Like, at the time, that Luna was disgusting. I mean, the whole point was pop her, and she's going to counterattack you. Because she had the counterattack EE, so you hit her, she's going to come back with her 1, and she will heal. And it was great. And I built her to where the Draco plate basically gave her... God, there was just so much about that unit that was scienced. And that was why that Luna could win me matches that most couldn't. Like, when somebody else tried to do my thing, they couldn't do it because they didn't have the depth. I mean, she literally had the best gear in my account. And that was always the first unit I always built on Fribbles, was her. To make sure she always had the exact stats we needed. New Draco plate is crazy. I can only imagine. At this point with the power creep. But anyway, I need to get going. It is 9:47 here. Here's kind of what I'll say. Tomorrow there will be a stream, probably after 10 a.m. before noon. Will be a stream. tomorrow night I'm busy. I'm helping Ace get ready because I'll be hosting the podcast for him on Thursday. Thursday, I will have to do a morning stream, probably. Or maybe even not one. I got to see what's going on Thursday. And Thursday night, I will be live on his channel doing the podcast. So I'll actually be streaming from his channel so that we have a stable internet connection and we can run the actual podcast. I'll be running it through my system for him. We're not sure how. We're not sure what's going to be going on the system and how to do it because I got to get some stuff set up for it. I've also got some research to do for it as well. And then Friday, I should be back to normal day or night. Just depends on what I get done. Thursday, Epic 7 collab. Oh, yeah, the Farron collab coming in. Oh, jeez. So, yeah. Just keep an eye out on Discord. That will be the... Well, I already have it. I just need to put it together. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm not worried about it. I have some stuff set up already where I've got some information compiled because I was trying to get it put together, but there's some stuff that I'm also trying to get a hold of as well to make sure that my information's right. Because I didn't know. I had already started this Sunday because I was going to approach you tomorrow or later tonight to tell you kind of what I was going to do. Like I said on Discord in the message, I was going to message y'all and say, here's my idea if you want to run with it. So like I said, it's kind of a couple days already and I just haven't, it's all over the place. But y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Y'all take care. Thanks again for all the follows and hanging out and chatting and all that stuff. Listening to me talk about random shit at this point. Because we were over here and we've been over in Wuthering Waves, Nikkei, freaking Black Desert, and all that stuff. So, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow. Just check out on Discord, and you'll get the notification or notify on whatever platform you're watching on. So, I used to like your ranting. Yes. All right, guys. Y'all take care. I'll see y'all later.